Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Hippocratic Oath that every doctor pledges to uphold? Let's delve into its history. In the heart of ancient Greece, around the 5th century BC, a tradition was born, one that continues to shape the practice of medicine today. This tradition was the Hippocratic Oath, believed to have been written by none other than Hippocrates, often regarded as the father of Western medicine. There's also a possibility that one of his students might have penned the oath, but the authorship remains attributed to Hippocrates himself. This oath, written in Ionic Greek, was more than just a set of rules. It was a solemn vow, a promise to uphold certain ethical standards. It was the first document of its kind, a testament to the seriousness with which the Greeks viewed the medical profession. This was a time when medicine was still intertwined with religion, and the oath reflected that, invoking the names of Greek gods like Apollo, the god of healing. The original Hippocratic Oath began with a pledge to Apollo and other Greek gods, swearing to uphold the principles of the medical profession. It emphasized the importance of treating patients to the best of one's ability and judgment, maintaining patient confidentiality, and refraining from causing harm. It was a pledge to practice medicine with purity and holiness, to refrain from seduction, and to pass on medical knowledge to the next generation. The oath also prohibited certain practices such as euthanasia and abortion, and even specified that surgery should be left to surgeons, a clear division of labor in the medical field. It's fascinating to see how these early guidelines still resonate with modern medical ethics, even though the specifics have evolved over time. The oath, as originally written, set a strong code of ethics for the medical profession, a code that has evolved over time. So the next time you hear about the Hippocratic Oath, you'll know that it's more than just a promise. It's a powerful legacy from the past that continues to guide the practice of medicine today. As society and medicine evolved, so did the Hippocratic Oath. This ancient text, written in Ionic Greek in the 5th century BC, has traveled a long and winding road, adapting to the changing times while maintaining its core principles. Let's take a journey through history, starting in the 18th century. In Lausanne in the year 1771, the oath was penned anew, reflecting the medical practices and ethical considerations of the time. However, the true turning point came in the mid-20th century. In 1948, amidst the aftershocks of World War II, the world gathered in Geneva, Switzerland. Here, the oath was ratified once more during the Declaration of Geneva. This version was a response to the atrocities committed during the war, emphasizing respect for human life and the autonomy of the patient. It was a stark reminder that medicine is a noble profession, dedicated to the service of humanity. 2 decades later, in August 1968, the 22nd Assembly of the World Medical Association convened. The world was changing rapidly, and the oath needed to keep pace. This revision highlighted the importance of respecting patient confidentiality, a principle that remains a cornerstone of medical ethics today. Fast forward to the 46th Assembly in Stockholm, Sweden, in September 1994. The world was now more interconnected than ever, and the oath was revised yet again. This time, the focus was on the global community, with a renewed emphasis on sharing medical knowledge for the benefit of all. It's important to note that although the language and focus of the oath have shifted over the centuries, the core principles have remained consistent. This is a testament to the timeless wisdom of its original author, Hippocrates. Despite the many changes, the oath has always upheld the sanctity of life, the importance of treating patients with respect and dignity, and the need for physicians to conduct themselves with integrity. These principles are as relevant today as they were in ancient Greece. So, as we've seen, the Hippocratic Oath has evolved significantly from its original form. From the shores of ancient Greece through the turbulent times of the 20th century to the globalized world of today, the oath has been a constant companion to physicians. It has guided their actions, shaped their ethical framework, and reminded them of their responsibility to their patients and society. Each revision reflected the changing times, but the core principles of the oath remained intact. It is a living document, changing and growing just as the field of medicine continues to evolve. Yet it never loses sight of its purpose, to be a guiding light, illuminating the path for physicians as they navigate the complex and ever-changing landscape of healthcare. In recent years, the Hippocratic Oath has undergone further revisions to keep up with modern medical ethics and practices. The 21st century saw 2 significant editorial revisions. both held in the quaint French city of Divan-les-Bains. The first took place in May of 2005 during the 170th Council session, and the second happened just a year later, at the 173rd Council session. However, the most recent and noteworthy update occurred at the 68th Assembly in Chicago, USA, in October of 2017. This revision resulted in what we now refer to as the Physician's Pledge. This contemporary version of the oath has been meticulously crafted to reflect the ever-evolving landscape of medical ethics, emphasizing the immense responsibility and commitment entrusted upon every member of the medical profession. Let's delve into the key points of this pledge, shall we? As a member of the medical profession, one solemnly pledges to dedicate their life to the service of humanity. The well-being of the patient is always the primary consideration, respecting their autonomy and dignity at all times. Confidentiality is held in high regard, with every piece of information confided by the patient being kept secret, even after their demise. The pledge also states that no considerations of age, disease, disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor should intervene between the physician's duty and their patient. It's about ensuring equal and fair treatment for all, irrespective of their backgrounds or personal circumstances. The Physician's Pledge also emphasizes the importance of practicing medicine with conscience and dignity, in accordance with good practices. It encourages fostering the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession, while also promoting the sharing of medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. In a nod to the importance of self-care, the pledge includes a commitment for physicians to attend to their own health, well-being, and abilities, in order to provide the highest quality of care. A crucial addition is the promise not to use medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. The pledge concludes with the physician making these promises solemnly, freely, and upon their honor. It's a reaffirmation of their commitment to their profession, their patients, and the ethical principles that guide their practice. The current version of the oath, now known as the Physician's Pledge, reaffirms the core ethical principles of the medical profession. It serves as a guide and a reminder to physicians worldwide of their responsibilities and the noble purpose of their profession, to dedicate their lives to the service of humanity, to treat their patients with utmost respect and dignity, and to uphold the highest standards of ethical and professional conduct. The Hippocratic Oath, in its many forms, has always been a symbol of the ethical obligations of doctors. It's an enduring testament to the commitment that physicians make, not just to their patients, but to society as a whole. Throughout its history, which we've traced from ancient Greece to the present day, the oath has undergone numerous changes. Despite these modifications, the foundational principles remain intact. The oath continues to advocate for the respect of patient autonomy, the importance of confidentiality, the commitment to do no harm, and the dedication to lifelong learning. The Hippocratic Oath's evolution is a reflection of the changing societal and medical landscape. As we've seen, the oath has been adapted to address contemporary issues, such as the respect for all regardless of their background, the commitment to sharing medical knowledge for the betterment of healthcare, and the importance of physicians attending to their own well-being. In its current form, the oath has transcended beyond a simple declaration, becoming a moral compass that guides physicians in their practice. It's a powerful reminder that medicine isn't just a profession, it's a vocation that demands a high level of integrity, compassion, and dedication. In today's world, where medical advancements are rapidly progressing, the oath's principles remain relevant. They serve as a steadfast guide amidst the complexities and challenges of modern healthcare. As we reflect on the Hippocratic Oath, we can appreciate its timeless relevance. It's a beacon that illuminates the path for every physician, reminding them of their duty to their patients, their profession, and themselves. It reinforces the noble purpose of medicine, to serve humanity with dignity, respect, and compassion. From its origins in ancient Greece to its modern form, the Hippocratic Oath continues to guide physicians in their commitment to their patients and their profession.